check in the second quarter is about the rhythm of the game. What are we doing well? So when I go in, how much more can I enhance the advantage we have there? Or let's say it's a game where we're getting killed in transition. The most important thing I can do is communicate that message to the team. When we start that 4 or 5 minute stretch, let's focus on these two things to get ourselves back and righted for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's excellent. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's Irving in at the 1. And stolen by Drummond. Launches a 3, and the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from the great one.
So Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Irving against Bledsoe. Inside, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by the Nets.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the free throw drops for LeVert. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Here's the great one. He gets it in there. The great one's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Irving. And no good. Good D by Drummond. Here's the great one. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Spurs. LeVert up top, defended by Middleton, and then Durant with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bledsoe against Irving. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over Middleton. Durant, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Giannis with the drive. That one good for 2. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Irving looking for an opening. Durant against Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Green. From 13, not going to go that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's LeVert missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Durant's got the ball. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
The Nets with the lead. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skill.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Outside Irving. Middleton against KD. The 19-foot shot, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm. Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this, that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. And to Antetokounmpo.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Outside Irving. And the pass to KD. The dish to Green. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. He can't miss.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Passes it to Irving. Middleton against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
Love to watch KD out in transition, puts a little flair on the finish.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving. Knocks it down in the bucket from the Great One. The Great One's got 15 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Irving passes to KD. Over Middleton. And the shot is long. The Bucks trail. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Right side, Irving. Baseline try. Here's Jordan. And the layup falls. And the Nets lead by 2.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball. Okay? Better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
So far, both teams scored torching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Antetokounmpo against Allen. With the fadeaway. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Durant, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to the great one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the right side. It's tipped. KD with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. High post, KD. Giannis is there. And it's LeVert missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box.
KD draws the double. Down low, here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket, and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Green is out there with Jordan. And it's Burke in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He dropped in 38 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Burke, the pass to LeVert. There's the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Bledsoe. Jordan with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced a miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Burke, the pass to Jordan. The second effort. Stolen by Bledsoe. Stolen by LeVert. Knocked loose. Now Burke, he has 6. There's the pass to KD. The shot by Jordan, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. Passes it to LeVert. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to the great one. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 17 points for the great one.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Now here's Burke. Guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Durant. And the floater. Basket good. Durant's got 24.
What I like to see there, Durant no longer shies away from contact. He is the aggressor.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from the great one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Durant finds LeVert, and he's good on the 3-ball. LeVert's got 6.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Back to Jordan. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. The teardrop falls in. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the pass to LeVert. Here's the teardrop. A shot off that time. Nice D from the great one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Kept alive. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here is Burke. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the 3-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
And it's in there. Durant's got 28.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Wilson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Passes it to Green. Dishes it to Durant. A 15-footer. Unable to get that one. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to the great one. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. For Brooklyn, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. You know, officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin. And, you know, the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair. But understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good examples. Irving's checked in for Trey Burke. Here's Allen. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Irving. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. It might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Holmes passes to the great one. LeVert grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Green.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to the great one. Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound. Wilson. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. The Bucks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Irving. Misses, and he wants that one back.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter. Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's the great one. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Holmes in at the 1 spot. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brooklyn leading by 3. KD draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Drummond. For the lead. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
LeVert with a wide open look. It's good from long range. LeVert's got 9.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's the great one, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Milwaukee. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. They kick it out to Green. LeVert in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to Durant. Over Middleton. That one rolling around and rims out.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Timeout called, the Nets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Irving finds Jordan. Over Bledsoe, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
Versatile big with lots of years behind him. DeAndre Jordan locked in shooting that mid-range shot. That's a rarity.
On the wing, Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Drummond. Over Jordan. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jordan against Drummond. The shot by Jordan, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Giannis, no good. And the foul called on the great one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Nets making a change here. Chris is checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Olenek is checked in for Drummond. Durant deciding where to go with it. KD draws the double. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
And that's up. For the tie, and that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Allen, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. Passes to the great one. Here's DiVincenzo. LeVert defending. recovered by Leonard. Burke dishes to Allen. Pass to LeVert. And the foul called on the great one. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to the great one. From deep three-point range. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Fast break, Milwaukee. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from the great one.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Wilson's checked in. Allen passes to Irving. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
I feel like the jump ball triggered Kyrie Irving. He's been on it with tremendous effort from the beginning.
No good from the great one.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game, and so hard to guard without fouling.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Irving with the steal. Here's Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
To the left wing. Pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Pass to Burke. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. The pass to the great one. Finished off the break. The great one's got 30.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Green dishes to Irving. Plenty of space. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bucks trail by 9. The great one passes to Leonard. Misses the 3. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Claxton, and he drops it in from the low post. Claxton's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Holmes, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. We've got Irving, also Trey Burke out there. Allen is out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the great one. Nets leading by 9. Irving passes to Burke. Six to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Uncovered. The shot's good from the Great One. The Great One's got 34 points.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Passes it to Irving. Floats one up. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. Here's the Great One. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Great One's got 13 points in the second half. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to the Great One. Inside. Drummond in the post. Defended by Allen. And it's Drummond missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot's good by Wilson.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The shot's good from Irving.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Trey Burke. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's the Great One. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
KD finds Green. 3-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis with it. Middleton right side. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Irving. Back to KD. Launches it. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one no good. Great D that time from Durant. On the wing, Irving. Down low. Allen kicks to LeVert. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Good on the shot.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Irving double team. Allen outside. Durant with it. Out guarded by Giannis. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's Milwaukee. They're on a 12-4 run right now. There's LeVert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Bucks passing it around. Giannis left side. And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got 29 in the game.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Bledsoe against Irving. Outside, KD. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 30 points.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
There's the lob, Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Irving passes to Durant. The pass to Green. Here's Jordan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the great one. Brooklyn leading by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's the great one, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from the great one. The Nets shooting 40% in the fourth. Irving passes to LeVert. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Great D that time from Green. Nets leading by 5 to the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that, gets all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Irving against Bledsoe to the paint. And Green slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage than that.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. The Nets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. First one falls for him. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Green dishes to Irving. Irving double team. Shot clock at 3. Green breaking loose. Irving misses. Bucks trail by 5. Inside, and to Tecumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee with it. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it. Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
He kicks to Jordan. Here's Washington. And that one, good. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from the great one. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from the great one. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving passes to KD. They double team KD. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Brooklyn now. Bucks trail by 3. The great one passes to Bledsoe. There's the lob, and Tecumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Nets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Stolen by O'Neal. Durant just inside the line. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. That gives them the lead. Antetokounmpo's got 41. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Irving finds KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. KD's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. The shot's good from the great one. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Irving against Antetokounmpo. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in the big spot.
Down it goes. Nice one there from the great one.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Irving against Bledsoe. To the middle. Trying to get open is Irving. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Down low. Green. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
To the middle. Poke loose. And stolen by Jordan. Kicks it to Green. Here's O'Neal. Keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 1.
And this is where you have to appreciate DeAndre Jordan's activity. Incredible at staying engaged for the full 48.
Here's Drummond. Count it.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Great One.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of.
He's checked in for the Nets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Yes!
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. It's the Nets now. They lead by 1. Now here's Burke. T right on him. Tipped away. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they